99.22 FM.
Shut up and bend over. Let your back do the talking over. So back up and bend over.
It's your favorite boy, Kid on the track.
Home of African music.
It's a quality.
It's already late. It's already late. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
Yes, wherever you may be listening to us from, I'm telling you, 99.2 FM. Yes, welcome to the Diaspora Chronicles. I told you today, it's my story, your story, and our story from the home of African music.
Exactly.
I have some beautiful ladies here today. Oh my, I'm telling you.
Extremely beautiful. You need to add that.
Extremely beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Sherry ya Benstown, Mama Mibali.
You're confusing. I wanted to get into another character.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we share the same face, yeah. But Sherry Nakatia Benstown is at home. She's resting.
All right.
She has a show on Friday. She was definitely preparing.
Okay.
This is definitely Akinyi and Nyathi Akinyi herself. We just want to put it down raw as it is.
Raw as it is.
To the exactly
Diaspora
the way
Chronicles,
it is.
huh?
Yes.
Hey, now I know why you came with this title, Diaspora Chronicles. Okay, now let's use hashtag Kanida and Akinyi, wherever you may be listening to us from. If you're listening us on www.cradior.com, and if you're watching us actually live on Facebook, live on Instagram, oh, you're lucky today. We are live on Instagram, I'm telling you. Courtesy of our guest tonight, I'm telling you. Akinyi, before we even introduce to our guest here, Diaspora Chronicles, my story, your story, our story.
Yeah.
Tell the listeners what you want to talk about.
Yeah, basically we decided to, actually come up with a show where we want to tell the stories of diasporans.
Yes.
Diasporans are from every corner of the continent. Of course, we are basing it only on our lovely continent because we are the ones that see we are the ones that see stuff. This is basically not our home. You come here, you thought that money is going to grow on trees. You come here, you find out the grass is not even greener.
It's
the way we're seeing it on the other side is kind of black, gray, baby blue. You toil and hustle like, hey man. By the time you want to go back home, you're grounded. You have kids, you have marriage, you don't know what. And then the people you left back at home have 10 steps ahead of you. Like, let me just, manage what I have here. And then you meet people from all over the continent, and everyone is interested in their own different ways. So the Diaspora Chronicles is just we want to tell stories of what Africans go through here, how it is, raw and candid. Sierra, I'm asking you as my boss, please make sure you write PG or whatever, because this show is we're just going to say it and tell it as it is. We have exciting episodes coming, and it can only get better, man. It can only get better.
Hey.
Exactly.
22 FM.
Shut up and bend over. Let your back do the talking over. So back up and bend over.
It's your favorite boy, Kid on the track.
Home of African music.
Yes, home of African music is what we are talking today here. I'm telling you, you just summarized everything actually. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah.
Akinyi, I'm telling you. Without no further wasting time, I'm telling you, if you're watching us on Instagram, remember to use the hashtag my story, your story, and our story. And if you want to wish to talk to us and tell us your story in future, remember to just give us a message or DM us actually on our Instagram pages, which is Radio R 99.2 FM or Facebook at Radio RFM. Just write hashtag Kanida and Akinyi. Then tell us where you want us to come and meet you. Now, today we are privileged to have our guest. Actually, she came all the way from Frankfurt, I guess, right? Frankfurt is not some kilometers away from where the radio station is. We are actually located in Stuttgart city. It is some 2 hours drive, 2 hours with a train, and I'm telling you, she could make it to the home of African music here today. And I'm telling you, Nessie Forrest is here today, and thank you so much actually
to grace
for
our first episode of Diaspora Chronicles. Most appreciated.
It's the first time we are doing this show, and it's the first time she is actually our first guest on this show. We are very privileged to have her. She's gonna tell us her story of modeling, how she wants and how she has has become an entrepreneur and a future fashion designer, which actually we're gonna wait and we're gonna see what we can do together to push this to happen. The future. I don't want even to call yourself a future designer. You are still a fashion designer. That's what. This the future is actually right now.
The future is here.
Yes.
The
So
future
without further ado, Akinyi, let's introduce our guest. She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
You're very beautiful today. I'm telling you.
Extremely.
Yes.
In French,
Let me
we call
tell you,
them
if you're listening to
longue
us,
jambe.
how did they call this?
In French, you say longue jambe.
Longue jambe.
Beauté.
Hey.
You know?
Hey. And how do we call it mtoto? Mtoto in that other language of Congolese.
Mwana mwasi. You just say mwana mwasi. Mwasi kitoko. Magali. Nzelea. Beauté. Bien. You know?
Now. Take this opportunity and introduce our guest today because
I would have loved her to introduce herself. But of course, if you look at her, guys, I don't know whether you're streaming in on Instagram or Facebook, but if you look at her, you can see that she is beautiful. You can see that she has design on her body, my friends.
Oh, right.
She has to wear her work, you know, and she looks really pretty. So she's just going to introduce herself, tell us what she's all about and what she has been doing. And I mean, it is her story, so it's only nice and it's only good that she does it herself, right?
I like the feeling.
So darling, take it away.
Go ahead, tell us your government names. I'm very sure.
Anyway,
Yes.
guys, thank you so much for inviting me here.
You're
welcome.
And I'm so happy to be here. And so my name is Nessie. Okay, Nessie is not my name on my ID, but
Alright.
it's
Ndio pesa ndio jina ambayo umekuletea inakulipa.
Inakuletea pesa.
Je, tuseme tu
Exactly.
Yeah, ndio hivyo.
Yeah, so my real name is Agnes.
Okay.
Agnes Mikali Vorreiter, actually. Vorreiter is actually my real name. And yes, I'm an entrepreneur, a model, a mother, and a fashion designer. I'm actually wearing one of my outfits from Nessie's Closet.
All right.
And
I can tell.
this is from
Nessie's
Nessie's Closet, yes. Yeah. So we design and we make clothes for everybody.
All right.
Yes, so
Yeah, those that are looking for designer, kujeni kwa class, kila mtu akuje na kalamu
kila
na
mtu
karatasi.
aambie mwenzake.
We are learning today, call each other,
Yes.
please.
Tell them we are here live and we're going to tell you about Nessie's Closet. Closet. The word itself, closet. Mark that word, I will ask you later.
Nessie's Closet.
Nessie's Closet.
Yes.
Before you go further, this name Agnes, I don't know what Radio R with Agnes has to do. I have a host here on Sunday called Agnes, on Friday called Agnes. Today we have a visitor here called Agnes.
I think Agnes is just a beautiful name.
It's just a beautiful name
Yes.
to
And,
the beautiful ladies out there.
Exactly. So yes.
Anyone who owns that name, my God.
Yeah, we are great people, you know, in the society.
Okay.
You know, and I think
We just carry some energy, you know. It's just some nice energy that we carry along. Anyway, let's not divert. I mean, leo ni siku ya Agnes.
Leo ni siku ya Agnes.
The designer, the
Yes.
model, you know.
I don't know where we're
And we
going
want
to
to
start.
be just plain our brothers from the other side that don't understand our French. You will pardon us, but this is all about Diaspora Chronicles. We just say it as it is.
Yes.
So if you're hosting our sister from Kenya, you're just gonna have to divert a little bit here and there. So call your Kenyan sister, your Kenyan brother to translate for you the Frenches that we'll be throwing in and
We're
here
gonna
and
put,
there.
let me say like the YouTubers, we're gonna put it
Hapo.
right here. Right
Translation
here.
iko hapo
Translation iko
inatembea
hapo
na
chini.
miguu mbili, zione zinatembea.
All right, Nessie Vorreiter. Yes.
Vorreiter. Vorreiter.
Vorreiter.
Vorreiter.
Now that's why.
Samea, lakini kwa sababu hiyo sio lugha yetu.
Si lugha yetu.
Imagine.
That brings to my question actually, because I'm very sure in Kenya I have walked all the way to Eastern Province, Machakos. You call yourself Mwikali. You come from the Kamba side, Eastern Province.
Yes, I come from
the Mukamba. But you don't look. The Kamba is not in you because the way you have designed yourself. That's why you're a fashion designer. Anyway.
Na ujaona mayero hapo.
Yero iko.
Ukaweza
Kamba.
kuweka kayero hapo kwa nguo.
Ukienda lazima ikuwe a touch of
hiyo ni stempel, my friend.
Exactly.
Kambas, you're going ahead. Okay, let me just come back and know for Aita, where did this name come from? Because in East Africa, even the former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka has no. I expected Agnes Musyoka, Moikali Kasioka, and all those Kamba names. For Aita.
Vorreiter is actually a German name.
Okay.
I obtained it from my first marriage. Yes, so that's how I acquired the name Vorreiter.
Your first marriage.
Yes.
Hey. You're tempting me to ask the second one, or what happened to the first one?
I'm officially divorced.
Oh, okay.
And yes, and I'm looking forward to marry again in the future, if God allows.
Yes.
And yes, so that's life.
If God allowed the first one, and maybe it couldn't work, He will allow the second one.
No, alilala kwa class. Vorreiter ilala kwa class. Jakaambiwa ndio ile mlango.
Einkauf auf das Appeal-Logo.
Okay. Yeah. Now you had to make me. Let's be clear here. I didn't want people to hear that. I didn't want people to hear that. Okay. We're live on Instagram. It's
I
okay,
will
but
repeat it.
repeat it again.
I will repeat it.
Who slept?
Yeah.
Who slept in class?
The guy slept in class now. Yes, the guy slept in class. So, Madam Nessie just is, that's normal. Ukiona kwa class, watu wanakuasha.
Why does it have to be that men we are the one who always sleeps? Vorreiter slept.
Apparently. Or if he didn't sleep, our sister was a bit too fast. That was it. Lakini hiyo ndio unasikia inaitwa Diaspora Chronicles. Kirara kidogo hivi
anachomoka.
Ndio hivyo sasa.
All right. So Nessie, I don't know how to ask this because it is Diaspora Chronicles. It is your story. Exactly. So you never felt like being there. You decided, let me walk away.
And marriage is about understanding each other.
Okay.
Once the understanding is not there, then why should you stay there anyway?
Sure.
Yeah,
So you decided to say, let me find happiness
somewhere else.
Hey, you have said that one loudly.
Oh yeah, baby.
My friend, happiness is a choice.
Yes,
happiness
exactly.
is a choice. Mbazi ukalia happiness yako kwa nini? In fact, I'm happy. In fact, go girl. Evil.
Diaspora Chronicles. It's my story, your story, and our story. Everywhere may be listening to us from number 7:53 this evening. I'm having two beautiful ladies here. They are telling us their stories on what is actually happening here. Oh my. Yes, I'm telling you, Nessie is here today to tell us on his story. If you're joining us on www.cradior.com and if you're joining us actually on our Instagram pages, remember to always share to your friends out there. And Nessie, she is here. She's gonna talk more on what is happening here, and listen to her. She's gonna tell us more on her closet journey, on everything that she's gonna take today. And remember to always subscribe to her page. She's gonna give it later on. And remember, Akinyi is here with me today, doing the Diaspora Chronicles. I'm happy to host this show with her today here. She is on fire. She is on fire. She wants to get the story right here. And there's so many things that I'm promising you they're coming. They're coming on your way. Just after this short break.
Real World presents
Taking you on a music journey around Africa and the world.
The station with the best music.
You're listening to only the best radio station, 99.2 Radio R. We always give you and play more music live from Stuttgart City, Germany.
So welcome back again here, and I'm telling you, Nessie is here. Now, Nessie, just tell us your story, the way. Now, let's begin where you came from. You came from, of course, from Kenya. We understand all that you are a Kenyan. Let us know, when did you come to Germany, and how did you, and why, and how? How did you come to Germany? Most of us, there must be a story, and that's what you want us to tell us, actually.
I actually relocated to Germany in 2014.
2014.
Yes, and that was at a family reunion.
Okay.
Like spouse. I was someone's spouse. So that's how I relocated to Germany.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone is spouse. So
yes,
we are talking
I
about.
was married. I was married now. I'm officially divorced, but I was married.
Okay.
So I was married by a German. That's how I ended up in Germany.
In which year was this?
2014.
2014.
Yes.
Hey. So your story was that easy?
Easy. I wouldn't say it was easy, but yes,
it
like
was easy. Acha nikukate tu, imagine it was easy. Wewe ukisikia vitu wanapitia hapa before they land here.
Nimeshangaa.
No, it was
yeah,
easy.
alikuja tu.
Mama,
Yeah, wewe ulikuja
if you
tu.
always pray twice, pray 4 times.
Hey.
okay,
it was
probably
easy.
if you say it was easy, then yes.
Yani wewe ulitumiwa tu invite ukaambiwa sasa Nesi kesho enda embassy pam ukapata
but
visa.
Even if you're married, you have to get you have to do RINs.
Okay.
So that you can get the visa. And if you're not able to pass RINs, still you still not be able to get the visa.
But when you appear there as somebody's wife, si unapewa hiyo kitu
Unapewa
kwani watakunyima wanakunyima kwa nini na wewe?
Hawezi kunyima, ukisikuwa nyimwa visa short.
Alright.
Sasa ndio maana tunasema you ask was easy, my friend. Kuna watu wengine wanaenda embassy mpaka wale watu wanafanya interview wale washamjua mpaka pale kwa hiyo gate.
Ndio nakuja tena.
Ngoja kwanza.
So you have kids?
Yes, I have 2 kids, 2 boys, beautiful, my Afro boys. I love them so much.
Mama mi bali.
Yes, and Carl is turning 6 years next year. Kevin is already 13 years.
13 years. Let me now understand. 2014. So you had the kid.
No, I came with him from Kenya. It was very small. He's not from the German guy, but he adopted him when he got married.
You're lucky. I had a story here on Sunday.
Yeah.
The German guy never accepted the woman to come with her kids from Kenya. Up to date, she has only managed to bring one.
Oh my God.
Out of the other kids. It's a story. It's actually on our YouTube pages. Whoever wants to go and look there, it's a story that this woman was giving. That's why we're talking about domestic violence. The most I don't want to go into details to ask why for writer like Akinyi said alicheza kama yeye, but sometimes you have to live when it doesn't work. Okay.
Exactly.
So alikuleta na mtoto. You are lucky.
Yes, as in, so we were family, and actually we met in 2012.
That's why I wanted you to tell the story.
Yes, so we met in 2012,
Okay.
and online, but he was already in Kenya for holiday. So we got to know each other in 2012. Then we started dating, this long distance dating. That was the whole of 2013, and he was coming to Kenya, going back, and all that. So then in 2013 December we decided to marry, and in 2014 July I was already in Germany. I did my RINs, and yeah.
And you came here.
Yes.
Wow. Akinyi. Some of us we went through with the trains, vehicles, went to the embassy 16 times and never got here.
Wewe tutaongea on other episodes vile watu wana struggling kufika hapa Ulaya, my friend. That one is a story for another day. Leo let's just talk about Nesi because ni kama alikanyaga Ulaya na mguu ya right. Yeah.
Sisi wote tuko hapa sasa, that's what matters.
That
is what matters. Lakini sisi hapa Diaspora Chronicles tutasema hizo stories. Tutazisema.
Wanatuambia.
Tutasema, right? Yeah.
So now after did you do any course?
Yeah, of course. When you come to Germany,
Alright.
Even if you're married, after 3 months, first they give you the first 3 months. Okay, you get from Kenya, the embassy cannot give you like a resident permit, so
Sure.
they stamp for you 3 months. When you come here, before the 3 months ends, you get a letter to start your Deutsch course. So from Kenya you do RINs, but when you come here you do B1 and then B2, weiter. Yes, so that's what happened. I did my first year in Germany. I did actually B1 and B2 because it took 6 months. So that's what, just like a whole year.
All right.
Yes. Then that was in 2016 I got pregnant. Then I got the second boy. And yeah, so yeah, that's part of my story.
Hey, the boys love you so much. So from Kenya, did you do any course or you came as
Yes, of course I did my 844 system in Kenya.
844 system?
Exactly, that is 8 years
Oh,
in
nasikia siku
primary.
wanafanyanga CBC.
Yeah, that's what I'm
4
understanding.
years in secondary and then 3 years either in college or university, but I went to college. I actually did diploma in cabin crew.
Cabin crew?
Yes, and later I decided, because people say I talk too much, I decided let me try and see if I can use my
Your
mouth
talk.
to make money. So I did also a diploma in sales and marketing in Kenya.
Okay.
Sales and marketing.
Yes,
And today
I'm
you
very
are-
good in sales and marketing.
Hey,
Yes, very, very good.
very nice. Very nice. So after coming here, did you see, after now you've come to Germany, of course married, kids are there. Did you see yourself being a cabin crew again?
Especially when I came to Germany. Okay, I had a dream to continue or to apply for cabin crew probably in Berlin.
Sure.
But then again, the language barrier, and also again my son was also small, and then I became pregnant. So when cabin crew and motherhood, of course we have cabin crews who work as mothers, but it's not easy, especially when you have small kids. So I had to think something else.
Sure.
And that's how I ended up choosing now to do the bachelor in fashion design.
To do the bachelor in fashion design.
Yes, what I'm doing right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Akinyi, you came from Kenya as a journalist. You're still a journalist today.
Mimi nakwambia mimi watu wengine wamekanyaga Ulaya na ya rights. Na hiyo inakonga hashtag ya Chengo Umale brand. Yana nasimanga mazee watu wengine wamekanyaga Ulaya.
You guys live on
na Radio RFM.
RFM, okay?
Na right.
Tune in there.
All right.
Right arm. Right arm na right leg. Mimi nadhani nilikanyaga na left juu. Yaani wewe watu wanafanya mpaka bachelors, my friend. Mimi niko tu pale tu, Mungu wangu. Sijui ni my ancestors wamelala.
My ancestors. Anyway, let's come back after this short break so that Nancy can tell us about schooling here in Germany and now how she's shifted herself from a cabin crew actually to so many stories that you're gonna hear after this break. So everywhere you will maybe listening to us from, remember, it's Radio RFM from Stuttgart City here. Remember, this is your home of African music, and remember the world hits updates happening in African countries, interviews and experiences of Africans and their friends living in Europe and all over the world. So if you're joining us on www.cradior.com, listening to us live, thumbs up. And if you're joining us on Facebook or Instagram, I'll tell you hashtag my story, your story and our story. Tell us what you want to hear from Nessie today here and everything else that you want to listen from us. Talk to us. I'm telling you, behind the scenes there's something that is happening, and behind the music that you hear, yes, is the Kenyan old school. I'm telling you, I love the Kenyan music up to this point of the day.
Naangalia nje ya dirisha, magari ndizo hizo, bumper to bumper. Hata mdosi ajisikii na kazi, madem wote ofisi wamevaa minisketi. Kwani no nini today? Okay, it is okay. It's Friday, it's okay. Friday, it's okay. It's Friday, it's okay.
Yes, hey DJ, I'm telling you, wherever you may be listening to us from, www.cradior is where you can listen to us live. Facebook, we are live. Instagram, you can just watch us live and tell us what you want. Remember, it's Diaspora Chronicles, my story, your story, and our story. Yes, remember, they're hosted by Kanida and Akinyi here, sitting right here to me. Hey, Akinyi, you have some questions here to Nessie, I'm very sure. Let's go to the fashion design,
Yeah, let's just go to the fashion design, because the other question, I'm boiling to reach there. So let's just get this nitty-gritties out, and then to go used to the factory. Yani the main thing imetuleta hapa leo ni Nessie atufundishe kutafuta kwa baba, lakini till then let's just talk about the
Nessie's closet.
Nessie's closet.
Nessie's closet.
And you see your kabati, a wardrobe.
I also have a swimwear line called Pink Ladies Swimwear and Lingerie.
Okay.
Not only Nessie's closet, and I recently also launched a spa in Kenya, Skin Spa Kenya.
Skin Spa Kenya.
Skin Spa Kenya. Yes,
now you
and
can
I'm
see
also the owner of Vorex Investments.
Good.
Okay.
Yes, so
Hi, my ancestors. Ni
Yeah.
mnalala kwa class once. Sasa wengine wanaombea wenzao wanaomoka hivi, my friends. Kanida.
ni bidii.
Kwani wewe ulitoka wapi? Si ulitoka Kenya?
Kwa sijui imekanyaga hii Ulaya na mbukani, my friend.
Si ulitoka Kenya? Si ulitoka Kenya? Au kapanda ndege ukafika Germany?
Na ni nesi panda ya line gani juu ni kama nipanda hizi.
Kila mtu alikuja.
Mimi nilikuja na Lufthansa.
Ulikuja na Lufthansa. Huyu alikuja na Qatar Airways ndio maana.
Mpaka Frankfurt. Hata kuwa na 1000. Tulikuja.
Kwa hivyo inategemea vile ulikuja hapo because huyu ali make 2 stops Saudi Arabia.
Mimi
Qatar ndio kafika.
Tu ni ndogo, mimi ni stop kama basi vile matatu na stopping hapa na hapa.
So ndio maana unaona opportunities closed.
Hati uko na spa, uko na nini, uko na lingerie, uko na my friend we. But hiyo bidii yako ni capital B, yangu wenyewe ni bidii.
Listen, now tell us before tutafutie Akinye Mobaba.
Yes.
Tell us about your clothes. Just let's go. The spa. You entered into fashion design.
Yes.
Nimeshikata na pressure.
Okay, so I'm into fashion. I'm doing bachelor's in fashion design in Leipzig School of Fashion.
Okay.
And I love fashion. Initially, I just love fashion. I love dressing up. I love being in front of cameras. I love, So that's how I ended up being in this fashion industry.
All right.
And so I'm on the second semester now. And so I'm hoping that ndamaliza.
Okay.
Na tuendelee na kazi. Yes. So and about my spa. My spa, we just launched it some few months ago in Kenya. It's in the Bazaar, Nairobi.
Bazaar.
The Bazaar building, yes.
In
Tomboya Street.
Tomboya Street.
Sijui ni Tomboya Street ni gani?
Okay.
Iko tu hapo. So anyway, but you can also reach us on Instagram if you want to see the direction, you want to book appointments.
All right.
We are doing, we do everything. Massage, we are doing, we have the... waxing, we're also doing waxing. We are doing face anti-aging stuff, like we are doing everything. Okay, na pale kuna ule kwa ground atakuhudumia, you have to book appointment. And when it comes to swimwear and lingeries, I love bikinis. I have a nice body. I love myself.
Okay.
And I also have passion of sea and beach.
Sea
and beaches. Like I travel a lot. I'm a traveler. I'm also a traveler. I travel a lot. And so I love just when it's summer, and actually swimwears I sell mostly in summer because that's when people can buy.
Okay.
And that's when many people travel. So that's how I ended up with swimwear line, because I saw have passion. For ladies who wants to look good and all that.
All right. Akinye,
Yes.
there's something here you're fast. She likes how did you say peach, something with peach? You like traveling outside?
Yes,
too?
of course. I travel a lot. I'm a traveler, and yes, I travel a lot.
Akinye, I know what you want to ask. I'm coming there. I'm coming there.
No, imani mshashikwa na pressure.
Unashikwa na pressure ya nini sasa?
Najiuliza
pressure ya nini?
Pressure.
Mimi hata kwenda tu hapa Munich ndio napiga hesabu kupika. My friend, umsana anapanda ndege nikaa napanda matatu. What have
na
we
wewe
done?
mahali tangu ukuche hapa umefika wapi?
My friend, the farthest nimefika ni Hamburg kwa Ringo Designs. Huko ndio nimefika.
Na ulinivitiwa party day.
Nakwambia yani kustruggle, yani una save my god.
Sasa uchukueko tips kutoka kwa
ndio nakwambia mimi nataka yani Nancy, you are not living here without blessing me. You must bless your sister.
Oh yes.
Bless me, my dear.
Once you're blessed, you bless others.
Ndio maana tumekuinvite ndio tusaidie. Hala sisi tupate hizo mateke my friends.
Sasa wacha nikuche. Let me just ask something that I know Akinyi says. People seeing us coming to Diaspora, seeing you having a spa, seeing you are in Kenya some weeks ago. I saw you in Barcelona yesterday. I saw you in Spain the other day. And now the question is, the spa, does it pay well? Or because our minds are always saying there is someone behind all this.
Actually, it's just a new business.
Okay.
And it's just a few months old. I think now this is the second month.
All right.
And I would say that it's not something bad. As in, for a start, I would say we are doing good.
You're doing good.
Yes, we can't complain. Yes.
Who is behind all this money? You know, that's the Akinyi wants to know who is behind this thing. You know,
naamka 5
I can't travel myself.
naamka 5 nenda kazi narudi 6 na niyo na bado hivi basi there's something
There's something.
ndio maana mimi kuna spirit yangu tu inaniambia hapa leo natoka na mubaba.
Atuko on air. We are not on air. Just tell us. Let's help Akinyi. Let me switch out these things. Okay. Tell us. What should Akinyi want to hear?
Really? Okay. Actually, I'm not discouraging anybody who goes to work.
Okay.
Like, if you go to work, you can work 8 to 5. Personally,
Sure.
I'm not 8 to 5 person.
You're not that worker.
I'm not a person who can just go and work 8 to 5. But I respect everybody who does that.
All right.
But if you cannot work 8 to 5, you must know how to get income. You must know how to live.
That is it.
So that means that you must know where to get the money, and that's being entrepreneur. You have to be entrepreneur. But to be entrepreneur, you need capital. So where's this capital from?
That's it.
So actually, I would just say like it's the people I bring in my life.
The people you bring in your life.
Yes, the people I call my partners. They are big,
Akinyi has a pen. Write it. I don't want when
niandike inakuja kwa exam. Niandikeni inakuja kwa exam.
Akienda sitaki wazo kunisumbua hapa.
Inakuja kwa exam
Yes.
najua. I'm ready my friend.
Let me pass through Instagram. Wait, let me pass through Instagram before you tell us and see who are joining us there. I can see Kwaku Tipi, Rispa Mochoge. Thank you so much for joining us. Malkia Tyra. Nesi, add your live on your Insta. I think watu wajui uko live on air. Oh my God.
So I think I will
So
send
you
a
need
request.
to send a request so that people can just see you are here.
From my-
Thank you, Malkia Tyra. Malkia Tyra. Hey, people have names, eh? So we are taking notes. For those who are joining us actually right now, you can listen to us on www.cradior.com or just watch us on our Instagram. Yes, let me see if I can get Nancy right. Did you send something?
Yeah, I sent request to join your live.
Let me see where it is so that we can join the Facebook family. For those who are listening to us, remember you can also watch us, and that's why we want to give the people who are watching us. Can you send it again so that we know where it is?
Let me try again.
Okay, now I know where the problem is. Just go on the phone there and receive the invite.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So if you're watching us, remember it's your home of African music here in Stuttgart City. We have Nessie here on our studios today. She's going to try to tell us on how she's gonna be live on Instagram too, so that people, the request that you requested, yes, you can just put it on. Yes, if you can just lower your phone, then yeah, right. Thank you. So Nessie is live actually on your home of African music from her page too, and connecting to Radio R99.2 FM4. So for those who are asking on our Instagram pages, yes, I can see you. So many of you actually. Yes, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, so remember we shall be right back after this break so that we're gonna know more on the story that Akinyi wanted to hear so much. Remember, we are trying to get you on live for the listeners. Actually, so many people are requesting Nessie to be on Instagram so that we're gonna get one-on-one on what's happening here on the studios. I'm telling you, and remember, Diaspora Chronicles, my story, your story is what we are talking about here today. If you have any question, remember to use the hashtag my story, your story, and our story. Let's know how Nessie is doing and on her entrepreneurship work and a fashion designer. For those who are watching us, you can see what she's wearing. She looks very beautiful. There's so many things Africans are doing here in Diaspora, and I'm telling you, Akinyi, she's here today to assist me go through. Remember, Akinyi said very well, on this Diaspora Chronicles, we bring you raw. That's what I think Akinyi said before, and I'm telling you, this is what we're going to give you. So if you have a story out there, you want us to listen, you want us to hear, tell us and inform us, we're going to do everything that we can to bring you one-on-one on what is happening here.
The listeners agree. The message is clear.
Here we go.
The best radio station to listen to this year.
It's the best.
It's the best music. Best tunes. Because they got the best music.
Live from Stuttgart City, Germany. 99.2 Radio RFM. Your home of African music.
We play only your choice.
We already started 2021 with a great sound. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop African hits, broadcasting live from Stuttgart City to the world. 99.2 Radio RFM, a place where music lives.
Yes, let's take it on. Let's take it on from wherever you may be listening to us from. On Instagram, actually, we are live there. Yes, you can listen to us. So if you want to join Nessie, just go to Radio RFM, Radio R 99.2 FM on Instagram. That's where Nessie is all live, because we cannot bring the two lives actually together. We can miss the sounds actually out there. So if you want to see Nessie, just go to Radio R 99.2 FM on Instagram. That's where you can watch her. Nessie, let's get this fast before people... they are trying to get this clear. We were talking about your closet. We have talked about your journey. There is where this money is coming from. That's where people want to know. And we reached a point where you said there are some people who come into your life.
Exactly. You know, your future, like I would say, your partner determines how your future will be, or the people you bring into your life. They play a certain part in your life. Sure. So if you bring bad people in your life or stupid people, your life is gonna be like not a good life. But if you bring people who knows what they want, and people who are straightforward and you're gonna reach somewhere, because you're gonna be focused. So I would say most of my support has been from my partners.
Your partners?
My partners, the one I've dated, the one I am with, and the ones that were there before.
Hey! So Akinyi, I want you to understand here. If you bring friends like Kanida in your life, you cannot.
Yani, watu kama kina Kanida is just yani, oh God.
Just a waste of time.
Tuna pressure. Na shanga, what have I been doing with my life? Yani, I want to go to my phone book.
You delete.
Nataka kuvuta ratchets wote ni list. Because how on your reason? Sijaomoka. Obvious. Yes. Umesikia people in your life.
People in your life matters a lot.
So that means phone book yangu imejaza wachinga.
Imejaza wachinga tupo. So inategemea ni rafiki gani ulipata ukikanyaga hiche rumani. That is what I want to understand.
Kama nilipata marache.
Kama wewe ulipata marache. Sasa haona sasa unalilia hapa. Nessie anatembea ako Spain. Ako na spa. Wewe sijui. Naona. Hey. Nessie, what do people say from where we come from? Watu wanasema aje huko nyumbani? Those people will see how you have progressed right now. Hakuna mtu ashayesema huyu ni pesa ya wazungu anatumia.
Of course, I've heard very bad words, as in words thrown at me from different people online.
Okay.
Hata in Kenya, you know, haters will always be there. They will send pesa ya wazungu, but of course ni ya wazungu, mzungu mwenye nimetafuta na ni mzungu, ili hata kutafuta huyo mzungu ni kazi pia.
Kutafuta, nataka usikize, kutafuta mzungu pia ni kazi.
Kupata mzungu mwenye atakufanyia hizo vitu zote pia ni kazi, because you don't find them on the street.
Sure.
These are high value men, and you will not just walk in just somewhere and just find them. You have to look for them, and they go to specific areas that you should also go, and going there requires money that you should also have. You understand?
Hey.
Yes, exactly. So it's work by itself.
It's work by itself.
Yes.
To search for this white man who has something.
Inaitwa invest in yourself so that you get the investors.
That is it. Let me give a shout out to some. Hey, there's so many people on Instagram. Let me start. I don't know where. Hey, there's so many people on Instagram. I don't know where to start from.
Just mention them as they come along.
Kirimi Bet, thank you so much. She was Cherotich, Mercy, Vanessa Brandy. They are all watching and listening to us. And for those who are keeping on listening to us and watching us, remember you can listen to us on www.cradior.com. Ness here is saying it depends on the person that you've got. And for those who say it is pesa ya mzungu ndio inamfanya he works, anatembea, anafly Barcelona, Spain, then kutafuta huyo mzungu ni kazi.
Na kuwapata juu.
Na kuwapata si kwa street wako. She is right. Because tunaishi hapa, tunawaona wako na wazungu ni different. But sasa, let me ask this for the ladies out there. How do you get this classy wazungus that can help, or this classy friends? I know that's what everyone want to hear, because they are all over online. Wengine ni wa China. So yes. How do you because the ladies are listening, there are so many here. Miss Wangai, she's here. Miss Wahala,
hao watu wana hang out na wewe unafaa kwenda ku hang out hapo. Na before uende hang out hapo, ujue si kitu, si place simple. Huwezi enda hapo na hizi manguo akinyana nuanga sije hapa nyuma sije. No, but invest na vitu unavaa kwanza.
That's why she is dressed like this.
Yes, exactly, because for me I would say like it's more of also respect. You have to respect yourself.
Sure.
Because we call them high value men. To have a high value man, you should also be a high value woman. Hey. You understand? That depends on how you talk, how you dress, how you react with these people, how you talk to them. Because these people also they are rich because of their brains. They're not stupid.
Okay.
There's no rich person who is stupid, because they go to work. They have made that money through their hard work. Okay, we have some who have inherited from their parents, but most of them, they have worked for this money. They have worked for everything, so they are not stupid. So you should also be upstairs, you know, you should be exactly, and you should know what you want. And actually, you don't even look for them. You only place yourself in the right places. They do the work. You don't look for nobody. You only have to go there as a woman and just place yourself in the right places, and these men will just chase you, because at the end of the day, men are made to chase.
Now, where are we placing?
Men are chasers.
Where are we placing
they will
ourselves?
Chase you.
They are hunters.
They are hunters. So me, I don't have to chase any man. The men have to chase me, but I must make sure I'm in the right place.
Now, that right place is where I want to hear, because there are so many streets like here in Stuttgart. We have Königstrasse, we have Stockachstrasse, where we are. We have where do I place myself? Do I have to dress?
No, you don't even have to dress.
Una jukumu kweli unataka kujua penye hawa. Si wacha mimi ndio nifundishwe.
I'm asking for the ladies lined up here on Instagram and listeners who are listening and to us. And you, umekuwa ukinisumbua hapa. In fact, before you came, she asked me, where is Nessie? I told, let me write her and ask where she is.
Oh my God.
She wants to know the story. That's why I'm asking.
I want to know those high profile places.
Yes.
Na kama itabidi nipunguze hizi mali za Kiafrika, ndazipunguza, my friend, because this
does someone have to be that
I would say most of them prefer a skinny person, but
most of the white men.
Every man has different tastes.
Sure.
We have also some men who loves, curvy women, and it's okay. But the most I've met, they all prefer not too skinny, not too, just
Not
medium.
too curvy.
So at least.
Sasa there goes your answer.
No,
Kwa nini
that
bado
goes my
sijaomoka
answer.
mpaka wa leo?
No,
Hizi cholesterol zinaenda 2022 cholesterol zinaenda my friend. Ati ni mafuta na wale ni
Let me get this clear now. My question was actually, does this have to be skinny? I've had Germany men, white men here. They love these skinny bodies. Okay.
You have heard it from the horse's mouth.
We have heard it from the horse's mouth right
Mafuta
now.
lazima iende in short, in
everyone
short.
who is listening to us on Instagram, Facebook, and wherever, toa mafuta uomoke. Toa mafuta uomoke. Akinyi, don't disturb me here. Oh, you met Kanida. You see, she said it's the friends you meet. Kama ulipata Kanida akakuwa comfortable.
Mimi nakwambia mimi na gym na yani mpaka gym instructor anachoka na mimi.
Lazima mtu akue fashion designer ama model so that this, I want to get this specific place whereby you have to be at that place so that you can be attractive to that highly profiled people. And what I'm saying is the Instagram when you have to place yourself at that place, meaning the filters have to be a lot on Instagram so that your pictures look professionally. Wherever you represent yourself on that place, on that club, you have to be designed. You have to design yourself. Do you have to be a model before?
No, actually, every person has a different taste. Okay, and we all don't look the same in the pictures as in real. Okay, we can look similar, but of course pictures will always be, we edit, we do all these filters and stuff, but you don't have also to look so different that when person sees you they say, oh no, you're not the one. At least be somewhere
somewhere close,
just be there. But for you to find this high value men goes to high places. Just like, let's say you can just decide to do lunch in a a 5-star hotel, or just start going for golf if you're not able to. If you're not able, like, if you're not able to, if you're not able to afford these places, as a woman, you can also look for a job in the golf place.
Thank you.
Because your aim is to find this man.
Thank you.
And you're just gonna work there for like 6 months, and you're gonna achieve your goal.
Yes.
Because you don't have the money to go. Of course, finding men who come to play golf, they are rich.
Yeah.
They are men who are wealthy, and you want to access there. Just look for the easiest way for a woman is to look for a job. This job is just for you to get to your destination. After you get to a destination, you leave the job. Even if you do for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years.
But Nessie, our ladies who come from Africa, they don't want to work in a restaurant as a waiter. Yeah, that's the problem. Now they can't get there.
No, it's not just a normal waiter, a waitress. Like, you just golf. I would say it's normal, but you choose where to work.
Yes.
There's a difference between working just in a normal restaurant outside here when everybody sees you, or there's a difference of working in a 5-star in wherever, where you're gonna meet these highly people. There are so many jobs opportunities to those places. Not only even restaurant. There are so many job opportunities to those high value places where people go. Start looking for jobs there. If you don't have the money to hang out, tafuta kazi huko. Enda jiingize kwa hiyo society. Pia ujue watu wanapenda nini.
Elevate yourself.
Exactly. Elevate yourself.
Acha nijipatie kitu hapo.
Unaona hizo bags zenye wanabebeanga magolfers.
Acha nijipatie kitu.
Yes.
Ndio nataka kuanza kubeba sasa.
Let's go for a short break because I want to know what is happening in Instagram, and for those who want to know more on the lessons on how to get. Yeah, they can ask questions. If you want to ask any question out there on Instagram, I just want to know what's happening there. My phone is actually off here, Natia Kinye. I just want to know what's happening there, and remember to write the hashtag my story, your story. Ask any question you want to ask. Nessie is here today. The next time I'll bring her here, I don't know when, but I may be bringing her even next week again because I want you to get the lessons. Let's elevate yourself. That is what I want to go to the break with. Elevate yourself.
That means in short, 2022 tunaomoka sisi wote.
2022. That's your goal.
Yes, tunaomoka sisi wote. I mean, we are all winning.
Hey.
We're all winning. Hey. Yeah.
Real World presents.
Take
taking you on a music journey around Africa and the world.
The station with the best music. The station with the best music. Best music.
I love music.
Oh yes, I got you, baby. I'm telling you, number one African station. For Afronews, Afrobeats and the world hits. Here's updates happening around African countries and interviews and experiences. You have Africans and their friends living in Europe and all over the world. Yeah, most of you are asking why can't we say this in Germany? Yeah, I'm telling you, Europa's Nummer 1 Radio. Für Afromusic, Afropop and worldwide hits. There's actually ereignisses in African London. Interviews and Erfahrungen von Afrikan und ihren Freunden, die in Europa auf der ganzen Welt leben.
This is your number 1 radio station.
Mambo vipi, naitwa Mimi Mars aka the Sugar Queen kutoka East Africa, Tanzania, kupitia 99.2 FM Radio R. Enjoy.
Naitwa Stopper the Rhyme Maker, the bad rapper, the RCD Dan Dada.
Watu wangu kupitia 99.2 Radio R live from Germany.
Yeah, this is Linux Sandem Jada.
Naitwa Matan, msanii wa nyimbo za kizazi kipya nchini Tanzania.
Hello, mambo vipi, what's up? Naitwa Lino Sanga all the way from 255 Tanzania.
Yeah, ni Zedanto hapa ndani ya Radio R.
Yo, tunaitwa Africa Music.
Yo, bwana inakuaje watu wangu, Risho Boy is a business live and direct kutoka Mbeya City. Unasikiliza Radio R au sio 99.2 au vipi bwana?
99.2 FM. 99.2 FM. Live from Stuttgart City, Germany.
Yes, we always live from Stuttgart City, Germany. And for those watching us and listening to us, you know what you're talking about today. Diaspora Chronicles, my story, your story, and our story. Yes, we have the beautiful lady here, Nessie Forright. And I'm telling you, Akinye is here to learn and take lessons back home. Akinye, what so far have you learned before we continue?
I have learned that I have to invest in order to get the investors.
Okay.
Hiyo ni lesson namba 1 na namba 2, lazima nijue kubeba hizo bag ya golfers. Ndio niomoke my friend. Na ya 3 na ya mwisho kabisa, mafuta lazima iende.
Okay. So for those who are watching us and listening to us on Instagram and wherever you are, let us know what you want to ask Nessie before she goes out here. For the first time she said mafuta lazima itoke ndio uomoke. So present yourself nicely. Present yourself nicely out there. Go somewhere where you know ni kazi unatafuta. Sometimes unaweza pata unajitafutia riziki na ukuwe na bahati kuomoka on that particular moment. So for those who are back home and saying ni pesa ya mzungu anatumia akitembea, now you have heard it today from your home of African music. So for those who are joining us now on Instagram, I can see actually who is writing. Eddie Mureithi, thank you so much. Kirimi Beth, Kanzia 84. Reading is something else, I'm telling you here. So keep on joining. I'm gonna read your names here. I'm gonna read what you want to ask Nessie here. Yes, as we ask to tell us. Now I want you to pile up, to make a summary, because there's someone out there you can coach for people to get those highly class men. I don't know if you
the big fishes. The
big fishes. So if so many people can ask here, someone even can ask here, how can I be able to? You have explained a little bit, but I want you to pile up, to compile,
make a summary,
make a summary of it, so that any lady out there who is listening and who is thinking coming into Germany to get a muzungu on a street ndio uomoke, you should be you should have your class. You should fikiria tena.
It's true.
Yes.
Even if you live in Germany, you don't just find them anywhere.
You don't just.
We have so many people who live in Germany, but they don't have this kind of men. And we have so many black women, or let's say women in general who wants to have this kind of man but they can't. It's not just any mzungu, because you cannot just date any mzungu. There's what you want. Even when you're going to look for a job, you are looking for something specific. Even when you're looking for somebody, you're looking for something specific. I'm looking for tall and some brown. These are the qualifications. Me, what comes first is financially stable, then tukiendelea.
Financially stable, number one. Financially stable,
and then tukiendelea hizo zingine zinakuja baadaye.
Priorities.
But kila mtu anasema I want a financial stable man. Ni nani sasa financially stable hapa? Because how can I know this person is a financial stable man?
See, financially stable, first what he does, as for me, I'll just talk on my behalf because I cannot talk for other people.
No.
For me, what I look for in a man is what do you do for a living? As in that determines if we're gonna continue or not. Because I just don't want any man who's doing anything, or someone who is always working. You don't even have time for family. I don't want somebody who's a slave for work, and I also don't want a jobless person. I want somebody probably who can be self-employed, or you can have something going on in your life. You must be able to support yourself, because I also support myself. Before I met you, I'm still paying my own bills. That means I have my source of income. But when I'm with you, things should change.
Things should change, definitely.
Yes, and also for ladies who are looking for men, for high value men.
Tell them.
You have, as she has said, you have to invest
face that
in
camera there. They want to see you talk now.
Yeah.
Yes,
the camera there.
Oh, they are seeing your pretty face,
they want to see your pretty face.
Exactly, they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those men for those ladies out there, I don't know if men, I will ask that later for men. Today I'm here for everybody. Tell those ladies out there. Talk to them on that camera.
Yes,
for those who are listening.
For ladies who are looking for high value men, as in you're looking for somebody to give you this princess life. You're looking for somebody who's gonna care for you, gonna love you, and who's gonna build you, because you are growing.
Boom.
You need to be entrepreneur. If you have entrepreneurial skills, you need to be, you need to elevate yourself. So if you want this kind of a man, just know you're not gonna meet him on the streets. You have to invest in yourself. You have also to have something in your head. You still have to go to school. You have to make your career. If you're in Germany, you must go do your Deutsch course. You must do something with your life, and then you place yourself in the right places. And once you place yourself in the right places, don't look desperate, and always somebody will say hi to you. Everybody will want to say, hey, how are you? And it also starts with hi, where do you come from? Then the next becomes an history.
So there's some ladies here, you say hi on the club, and they are looking from you up to from toe to bottom.
Exactly, because it is you're looking for the right thing at the wrong place in the club. You don't look in the club. You go to enjoy. You're not going to look for somebody there. If you wanna go to look for somebody, you go to these nice places where people relax, nice lunches and all that.
Now you got it. Now you got it from the horse's mouth. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Priorities in my mind. In my mind, nataka kwenda kuchill. Nafikiria tu ni baridi na samaki, and obviously huko hakuna high profile, my friend. Ni watu tu kama mimi tunaenda tu kuchill. You see, so I have learned kwa nini bado niko pale penye nilikuwa tangu nikuje hapa.
Yes.
Kwa sababu I'm hanging out all the wrong spots.
So you're hanging out
if you want to attract the big lions,
the big
you have
fish,
to position yourself
in the right place.
In the right jungle. Yes.
And invest yourself first, so that you don't go there appearing like appear like somebody who is designed like the beautiful lady we are seeing here on camera today.
Don't be desperate.
Don't be alone.
Don't look desperate.
Don't look desperate. Jichoche, my friend. There's something that Kenyans always say. Jichoche. Go to 5-star hotel even if you have nothing. Drink water for 1,000 euros. Toka hapo. Lakini kesho yake kuna mtu alikuja akakunywa bia mbili, alikuangalia vizuri, atakusalimia, utaomoka kesho yake. Jichoche. That's the moment you say I'm going to treat myself. Usijitreat kwa hizo clubs ziko hapa Stuttgart, kwa basement.
Hizo kina kinyi
mnaingia kwa basement, and then you are like, yesterday I had fun.
Tunararua samaki na kine separate, my friend.
Only have
Toka hapo
Uli have fun wapi? Chini ya Kela. People are getting somewhere high place. Tuko na hoteli mingi sana ziko hapa Stuttgart. Ingine inaitwa Cloud number 7. Huwa nasikia Cloud number 9. Mimi niliona Cloud number 7.
My friend.
Have you ever stayed there Kinyi? Na sasa unanisumbua niulize.
Unaingia mkifinyana tu hivi. Mkifinyana tu hakuna space.
Unatoka hapo ulikuwa unanuka marashi ya gushi. Unatoka hapo asubuhi unanuka kitunguu. Saumu.
Exactly. So yes.
Get to those places where you see.
And also for people who have questions, you can always reach out to me,
yes,
because I also teach ladies on how to, it is more than just your appearance, you know. You should also be able to
talk the right talk.
Yes, so that you must have some, some kind of, class and stuff. So I talk to such ladies. I wouldn't say teach, because that is a big word, but I would say I just give advice.
Coach.
Coach.
Okay, coach. Yeah, but coach also is not. Yeah, because
give us a term. Who's online? Give us a term.
You give them directions.
Yes, directions. We are also tired of dating these. We call them dusties. These dusties, this dusty man. Dusty man is a man who is always bringing you down. A man who.
Ngoja kidogo.
A man.
Ndio hawa kina Kanida, kina dusty men.
We want high value men. As in, that's what I would say.
Okay.
Dusty men, they will always discourage you. When you have a dream, they will always make everything hard for you. You cannot achieve this. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. You need somebody who also pushes you to be what you want to be. Because at the end of the day, remember, if this person leaves, life has to move on.
Sure.
And you must be able to take care of yourself with or without this person. So this one also comes with a lot of knowledge and what can I say? Yes. Just knowing yourself.
I love it. I love it.
We have learned something.
We have learned something today.
Yeah.
For those who are joining us on www.cradior.com, you have listened to us very carefully. Remember, you can listen 24 hours non-stop African hits from the country that you love, African country, because this is your home of African music. Radio RFM, I'm telling you, Europe's #1 African station. Nessie is here today. She has told us about so many things. How to invest on yourself, and don't forget to invest. That is something else. Invest in yourself and invest so that the investors can invest in you.
Yes.
Am I right?
Invest in yourself so that you attract the
investors
to invest in you.
That is it. So everybody who has been joining us, thank you so much. Nessie here has some big things that she's doing out there. Join her on her Instagram, Nessie for a writer. You can just follow her, see what she is doing. There's another page, Nessie, actually you have out there, which is the closet thing, wherever your designs
Pink Lady swimwears and lingerie.
Yes.
That is my swimwear line, and also I have the Nessie's closet. Yes, and on my official page, Nessie for a writer.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the places where.
So the Pink Lady swimwear and lingerie is also on our Instagram page as the name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let me just read somebody. Is Celine 254. He's laughing and saying Dusty. She's trying to think about the Dusty man. Celine 254. The Dusty men are like Anita here.
No, you cannot you cannot describe a dusty man.
Okay.
The actions. They say action speaks louder than words.
Yes.
It's how they behave, how they talk, how they handle you. Do they respect you? Are they doing anything?
Do they have direction?
Those are the things those are the men we call dusties, because they are just there.
Chanel,
and this is what we don't want.
I love that. Chanel Wanjiku she's saying, such an amazing lady. I love her. Chanel, thank you so much. I think we have reached the information. Amali Music, he's an artist actually, based here in Stuttgart City. Thank you so much. In Bad Cannstatt actually here. We have someone called Mo Twin who is watching us actually from our Instagram. Karambu Julie, Kadi 2615. Hey, did you miss her name? 2615. Jesus Maria. We have Missy Mugi. She's also watching from Instagram, and we have Miss V 1960. She's always watching from Instagram. And for those who have been joining us on 99.2 FM, thank you so much. www.cradior.com is where you can listen to us live or listen to 24 hours non-stop African hits. Today we are privileged to be having a very beautiful lady here who has taught us a lot on how to invest, on how to take so many things in life. So we might take everything that she has said here funny, but the real truth is upgrade yourself and elevate yourself so that you may see the future coming bright to you. I hope, Akinyi, you can add something, because you've been disturbing me here since
I really was anticipating for this show, and I have learned a lot. I'm just hoping that 2022 just comes and vile mimi nataka ubaba nitapata, nimeshajua tips and advice ninaenda kuzifuata kama ibada.
Nikuone kwa hiyo hoteli kesho kutwa.
Nijifute na kula samaki na kinisbaridi mimi kwa kela
za Stuttgart clubs ziko underground. Unafanya nini?
Mtu akiniona anifiatwe kiboko aniambie rudi.
Mimi takutafuta nikupate kwa hizi kela ziko hapa Stuttgart.
Oh my God.
Toka enda kwa 7 grad hapa Prima kando hapo.
Oh yes.
Yes. Wacha nikuadvise sasa.
Nikunywe maji ya 1000.
Hai. Shopping unaenda sijui wapi hapa. Toka hata hapa Zara. Nunua skati mzuri. Viatu umevaa.
And there's a decent, and also wealthy men, they don't love watu wakivaa hizi nguo
za Prima.
You're supposed to, no hapana, hata wao wealthy men, they don't even know how to dress.
That is it.
Wanavanga tu very simple.
Ni kama mimi tu
and actually the quality of the dress doesn't define who you are.
Sure.
But I would say just have a style. A decent.
Unaweza dress Primark lakini.
But also you have to know, I'm dressing here going where?
Yes.
Where am I going? Exactly.
Let me ask a rough question now. The way you're seated there from top to bottom, umevaa kama euro ngapi hivi?
The dress is designed from Nessie's Closet. This goes for 200 euros.
200 euros?
Yes. And the shoes, these are boots. The shoes are not actually expensive. It's just 250. Yes, and my engagement ring I got.
Ngoja, wewe acha kupiga kelele. Ana explain how much you have. Wewe chukua calculator. Chukua calculator. Anza ulisema 200 from Nessie's Closet.
Yes, 200 from Nessie's Closet. That's
so 200 from Nessie's Closet. Viatu
250.
250 for 50.
Yes, actually you see I don't even have a niko na ring. I actually got engaged few months ago.
Okay. Congratulations to that.
Yes.
I hope tutakuja harusi kama Radio R pare.
Nakwambia tukava event nakwambia.
Yes, though we planning the wedding in Maldives, but you all welcome.
Mukirudi tunakuja hiyo after party.
Yes, after party. Yes. So yes, I'm just dressed so simple today, but
so we are at 250.
450 my friend. Niko 450.
Hatujafika kwa nails hatujafika
hapo hivyo. Hata hiyo ring yenyewe amesema tu ni ring, atujui hiyo ring ni ngapi my friend.
Ring ni ngapi?
Hey, this ring is around 5,400.
So to 5,400 euros plus 450, 5,850. Genau. Ulishuka kwa Nessie's saloon ama ni wapi?
Nessie, we don't shuka, but easily. I was in Kenya just recently, so nearly make Kenya, and in Kenya, I just made it. I think how much was it?
Usitulete chini, weka tu ile bei huko juu ya dollars.
I want to break it down.
Around 30 euros.
30 euros.
But in Germany, this one I could have paid maybe 80.
Okay, weka 80 euros. Tuko around
sasa tuko hapo
6,010 hapo.
6,010.
Baba yangu akisikia nikipiga hesabu atanifukuza. 6,110. Nini tumebakisha tena? Nails.
Hizo ni gels. Sio hizo za shilingi 5 za Akinyi.
Hizo zinatengenezwa hapa chini. Nails tuwekelee ngapi?
I see nails and legs, pedicure, manicure, it's around 80 euro.
80
euros.
Let's
say 100 euro.
Okay, we are at 6,160. Nini tena hizi?
Makeup.
Makeup,
I actually do Sephora, but sometimes I also do MAC.
You do what?
Sephora, and then we have MAC. MAC, makeup is expensive.
Hizo ni zile makeup ziko hapa penye
unaona mkono yangu iko.
Okay, so tuweke 100 ama 200.
Tu ni 6,300.
3,000 hapo kila kitu.
6,300.
Umevaa hapa leo.
Yeah, madada zanguni ambao tunatoka 254 hiyo ni shilingi my friend.
So half a million is just right here seated right here.
Msichana anatembea na half a million kwa
nakwambia.
Ni kama ni kitu kingine afasema leo sijavaa expensive. Anyway, my ancestors, we need a meeting.
I love that. Thank you. I have the way you have motivated me to work hard. I thought I have reached my destination. Kumbe. Bado.
We all working hard. I think we haven't all of us reached to our destination.
Sure.
But you know, kila mtu akona step yake.
I love that.
This is how you make your step, and the way I'm making my step is not the way you are making your step.
Sure.
There's no pressure, but at least try as in make sure like something is moving on in your life. Don't just sit there and keep throwing words at people or blaming everything and everybody and corona and all that. There's always you can turn everything negative to positive, and you can benefit from it.
I love your confidence. I love you. Thank you so much for explaining all this to us. I'm very sure one or two out there, it has touched him.
Umesema you forgot phone.
Oh, who is saying that? Okay, no, the phone. He's using actually an iPhone. iPhone what?
iPhone 13 Pro Max.
iPhone 13 Pro.
And this is just the new one.
The new one, the latest one.
Yeah, the one I lost in Spain 2 days ago. We just replaced another one today.
You just replaced the give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. So how much is the phone?
That is we bought this one. We bought 1,300.
1,300.
Yes.
Tuko elfu saba
tayari. So we are sitting right here with 7,000 euros. Not half a million Kenyan shillings. We are approaching to a million.
My friend.
Sahi ningekuwa Kenya ningekuwa na ubangapi? Ningekuwa na ubangapi? Ningekuwa na ubangapi? Wacha nisalimie watu hapa. Rispa Mochoge, thank you so much for joining us. Pato, let me now read them. I can't greet everyone. Ashura Mwakichu, Quintley, Valencia, Ses Serena, Noni Julie, Boss Lady Washington, Lovely Mtish, the names that are in Instagram, Pink Oxygenated. Hey, I'm telling you, there's so many things that are happening here. Mommy, the only future is here watching us. If Listo is watching us, and so many of them, they're laughing here and they're asking, hey, what? I don't know even where to read and where not to read. Njeri 3576, thank you so much for listening and watching us. Flo Ofi, thank you so much. Nancy, join with your account. Yeah, she can't join it, but now the time, we don't have time right now. Kazi, we shall invite her. We shall invite her next time to talk more about that. Jaber, thank you so much for joining us. Manuela Nyambura, I've seen Boss Leo, I've seen Veba, I've seen you Zoro, I've seen you Deleba, I've seen you Salisedit, we have seen you Karabu, thank you so much. Yes, we are actually going to finish this interview. Mumesahau bag. Hey. Day is asking to Mesau back. Now let's put a 10,000 here so that we conclude everything that she came with. If she came with a car, now let me tell you, if she came with a car, we are talking about 20,000 euros because cars in Germany, we drive German machines.
Yes.
German machines. We are talking about Mercedes-Benz and above. Yes, you know what you're talking about. Yes. So I am very sure Travia bag. We have just bag we can manage. Hey, what? Hey, you forget phone. That one we have just done it. So we are having a 20.
We are at 10,000.
We are at 10,000.
You are at 10,000.
Plus the car, we are at 20,000 because Mercedes. Yeah, of course, you know what you're talking about. So get motivated out there. Do something positive with your life.
Level up.
I want you to look at that camera, and of course the listeners who are listening to us, they can listen to you very well. Give 1 or 2, 3 words. Just sum up this interview for us today, because after you, we're gonna not talk anymore. We're gonna only play music and go home because you have closed. Actually, we are not doing any show. This is the end of it. Let this sink to some minds out there. That's what I can just tell you. So I want you in a short while, after this small break, okay? I want you to turn to the people out there and tell them summarize to them and give them one word. You came all the way from Frankfurt. I'm very sure all friends from Frankfurt are watching you and listening to you from your home of African music. Let's do this in a short while after this short break, so that people can listen to know what is going on.
The listeners agree. The message is clear.
Here we go.
The best radio station to listen to this year.
It's the best. It's the best. It's the best music. Best tunes. Because they got the best music.
Live from Stuttgart City, Germany. 99.2 Radio RFM. Your home of African music.
We play only your choice.
Telling you from 99.2 FM. You can see Nessie, she's very happy here today. You will see more photos later so that you know what we were talking about. How did we reach at the 10,000? We shall be posting everything out here. Nessie, talk to your people out there, your fans actually, those who are following you on both pages, and the fans of Radio R. Tell them something out there. Those who have not tuned into the radio today, talk to them.
Okay, so I would love to generally talk to everybody, yes. Kenyans in diaspora, Africans in general, as in, if you come to diaspora, you can be something.
Yeah.
And don't be discouraged that, it's not our land, mm-hmm. but at the end of the day, you can be something. So, just work hard and focus and just remember why you came, why you started. And just don't be discouraged. Just keep on pushing and just be focused. If you move to diaspora, there are so many people who will discourage you. This can't work, this can't work, this can't work. Just listen to your soul. Do what you like. Do what you like and, make it productive for you and for the future generation.
I'm telling you. Those were wise words to people. If you can listen, you listen. If you're watching, you're watching. Akinyi?
Si ulisema tusiogemi bado napiga hesabu ya hiyo 10,000. Na mimi najua yangu juu mpaka shidi hata 100 haijafika. Sasa there is a problem. Let me go and talk to my ancestors. Alafu ni upgrade.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much, Nessie, for coming all the way from Frankfurt to this place. It was an honor actually to see you. You took your time. You're such a busy person, the way I've just understood you. And keep doing actually what you're doing. Yes. Keep encouraging those who think they are going backwards. Mm-hmm. Keep encouraging them. Keep showing them hope. And it's an honor. We shall come to Frankfurt maybe to do so many things out there. At least now we know we have someone where we can just go and drink water,
Exactly. You're all welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for representing actually the Frankfurters. We were in Frankfurt during the ceremony with the ambassador, Kenyan ambassador, and we wish we could see her, but you see now things happen the way they have happened. Thank you so much for joining us, and for those who have been joining us on Instagram, thank you so much. For those who wished she could have gone to her account to tell people to come to the other account, she will come here actually. We're going to talk about so many things. The motivation continues, and for those who are listening to us under www.crr.com, keep listening, because I'm telling you there is 24 hours non-stop African hits. If you are not here today, if you don't hear our voices, there is some African hits that are rocking there from DJ Kwaku TP. That's our DJ here all the way from London, and I'm telling you, he was supposed to be here today, but he's a little bit. But let me tell you something out there. Today is a Wednesday. Tomorrow, catch Jessie Kalman from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Actually, she gonna be hosting the show tomorrow with Amapiano. She's gonna teach you what is Amapiano, the kind of music that you listen. And on Friday from 5 p.m. in the evening, the Rumba show, actually courtesy of Nyati Akinyi. Yes, I'm telling you, Sheri ya Benstown. She's gonna be hosting the Rumba edition this Friday. And Saturday, remember to join DJ Kwaku TP on the latest, on the top 5 of the week. And afterwards, you're gonna see the old school hour all the way, Ghanaian affair. That's what we're gonna talk about. And on Sunday, yes, remember Agi's live talk show will be in the house, and we're gonna close the week with some prayers from Apostle Linda, who's gonna be here on Sunday from 6 p.m. this evening. It has been your boy Kanida Richard here, and
Nyati Akinyi herself.
I'm telling you. And Nessie was here. Nessie, say bye-bye to the people out there from Instagram.
Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. And it was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And see you next time.
99.22 FM. This is Radio R.